No way, it was our last night. Alright, so I just realized I completely forgot to start doing a live trade after I entered. So we were in a bit of choppiness. Like I did a live test this morning right here after we swept these lows, creating SMT. Had a 1 minute CISD entry right here. Live tested that. That would have played to a 1 to like 1 to 2.3 RR or some shit. But then we ended up, and I was I was bullish coming into the day. But then we created this SMT right here, and from there, 5 minute break of structure, disrespected this 5 minute imbalance, created a 15 minute break of structure, and from there we had this 15 minute order block, 5 minute fair value gap, set a limit right here. Stops was at like 50% this 5 minute fair value gap. And now we seem to be rallying. I took partials off right here. And my next partials will be right here or down here. My stop loss is now right here, so I'll go ahead and add a line for that. And I'll update y'all when this trade is done with, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I just got stopped out, slightly in profits, and we'll see what it wants to do from here. We can see what NASDAQ did. So NASDAQ took this 15 minute high. So we could get, let's see, it's 10:40, 11 o'clock. Okay, so we currently have an SMT right here. And right here. So right here would be a 1 minute break of structure. Right here would be 1 minute CISD, which I probably wouldn't take that entry. But we can go ahead and live test it. So we get a closure below here. We can throw a short, something like this right here. And live test this target down here. Now this isn't something I would take at the moment, but that's why we're live testing, because this is a valid entry. SMT, if we get a 1 minute break of structure or a closure below here, realistically, I would want to take something like this. Something like that, realistically. So now our 1 minute low is right here. And yeah, I'll just update y'all later. It's about to hit lunch too, so I'm not too sure if this would be a trade that I would take. But it does not hurt to live test. So I'll wait to see if we get a 1 minute break of structure right here. How long is this video so far? Yeah, I got plenty of time. I don't want to make it too long though. I guess I could write SMT right here. So I'd rather take this on NASDAQ than the S&P. Even though it seems like the S&P has more shit that it could draw to. On NASDAQ, since we actually took out the high right here, creating the SMT, this high is considered to be more protected because it's now like a high resistance liquidity. We have yet to get a 1 minute break of structure. Okay, we seem that we're about to right here. And then if we do, I'll slap an entry. Since right now I can't decide right here, I'll take it in the middle. Stops up here. I want him right here. Yeah, so I'll put him at the very top. And once we break past this 5 minute fair value gap, if that happens, I will move my stop to break even and target these lows. And this is not an actual trade. So I would want to see a closure below this, okay? So then now I'd like to see us close beneath this or beneath my entry point and then come back up and tap into that. So now after creating this up close candle, what I'm going to want to see is a closure beneath this and or this, but this is fine. And from there, we can get an entry on this 1 minute order block. But if we get a 1 minute break of structure to the upside, then I would need a closure beneath this low. Right here. Just because you get S&T doesn't mean that the market will reverse. But we're already in this little bit of downtrend, and then we get another S&T. If it holds, which it seems like it will. So you could get an entry on the 1 minute chart. You don't necessarily have to wait for a 5 minute break of structure again. So now that we created this low right here, I would like to see us get a closure below this low because we now got a closure above this high. So if we get a closure below this low and this up close candle continues to support price downwards, then we will have an entry.